So it's 30 degrees and it's absolutely scorching hot, and I'm over here in Santa Ponsa. I've got a very important video for you today because it has been brought to my notice that we've got a little bit of a problem along the coastline here, right near the Verdemar Apartments, which I want to draw to your attention until it has been fixed. But in the meantime, we're going to turn the camera around. I'm right here at the back of the beach. I've got a quick update for you from over here in Santa Ponsa Resort. But let's take a walk around now and I'll let you know what's going on. So I've got my water bottle in my hand today. It's very, very hot and humid over here in Santa Ponsa. I have to say the humidity has hit pretty early on in the summer season, but I'm going to show you where we're going to go today, because right out in front of me we can see the Globales Verdemar Apartments. And there's a bit of a danger here if you're walking down on the water side, and I want to highlight this in hope that it does get fixed pretty quickly. Before we go anywhere, I've just bumped into a group of holidaymakers here. Now tell me guys, whereabouts are you from?
Sheffield.
Okay, and have you just got here?
Yes.
Yeah, tell me about your passage through Palma Airport.
Easy. Amazing.
So you didn't get any hold-ups or anything like that,
no,
got straight through? I'm asking everybody because I've heard so many horror stories coming out of the airport. I just want to make sure. Okay, so we're in Santa Ponsa. It's very hot today. Is it your first time here in the resort?
No, we've been here before. Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, what do you like about, why are you coming back here again?
Nice in the day, nice weather, good nightlife, good food.
Okay, so what are your favourite bars over here? Where do you normally go?
Sean's. Jaggy Thistles.
Sean's Place.
Jaggy Thistle.
Jaggy Thistle.
Dirty Nellies. Yeah.
And Dirty Nellies. They're all pretty good actually, aren't they? For the nightlife, they're all pretty good. What else can you tell me? Do you have any other good top tips for anyone coming over here to Santa Ponsa?
We just played crazy golf and we've
whereabouts do you
played well. Just up there, up near Sean's.
Ah, is it down over at Barcode 7? Somewhere around that way, near the Dubliner, I think.
That's the one. That's it.
Brilliant. Okay, and what you're up to for the rest of your holiday then, dare I ask?
Bit of swimming, snorkeling, drinking, eating.
And just enjoying your holiday.
Yeah,
brilliant. Okay guys, well thanks for talking to me. Nice to meet you. Enjoy the rest of your holiday.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Now we can see that we're rolling on into the middle of June here, and we're going to check out too how busy Santa Ponsa Beach is today. And although the summer holidays have not officially started in schools, got quite a few people down here on the beach. And also, you may remember from my last update over here in Santa Ponsa, this chiringuito right in the middle, right in front of the Casa del Mar Hotel was lying empty. It's now opened for business. So I'm just looking to my right here, up towards the roundabout, towards the HM Isabella Hotel. And we're just going to turn left here, past the chiringuito. Now, I can't see any price list up here for this new chiringuito for summer 2025. We'll get an update from over here, but this isn't the purpose of the video. I do want to just take you for this walk along the coastline here, because I would like to check out what is going on around this walkway right near the Globales Verdemar Apartments. Let's go and see what's going on. But also, I am going to ask you to subscribe to the channel. I am definitely taking one for the team today. It is 30 degrees. I've come out at lunchtime. It's the only chance I had to film today. It's very, very hot. And look, let me just turn the camera around here. Look, I've got the H10 looking rather busy. Let's keep heading along the walkway here. And share this video with your friends as well if you know of anyone coming out to Santa Ponsa this summer. So it looks like I've got a problem with my camera here because it is looking very, very misty far off in the distance. It looks like we've got a foggy day here today. I can assure you it's absolutely roasting hot today. And this cloud cover that we have really is keeping those temperatures high. So I am actually quite relieved that a breeze has picked up from over here in Santa Ponsa. We're not expecting any kind of rain today, actually. And it's going to get sunnier as we head on into the weekend. It's very, very strange weather here, I have to say. So you can see we've got loads of businesses right around the back of the beach here. Loads of sunbeds, loads of beach umbrellas in front of me. The prices are around €20 for 2 sunbeds and the beach umbrella. Now I've noticed, just coming up to the third chiringuito that lies behind the beach, it looks like they're all being run by the same chain, all called slightly different names. But let me know what your experience has been of these chiringuitos on the beach over here in Santa Ponsa. They were all individually run in previous years. But anyway, let's take a quick look here at the back of the beach. And what do we see here? Oh my goodness, the Empathier restaurant is no more. And I wasn't expecting to see this today. We now have the Alma Beach Bar and Steakhouse. I've got no idea what they're serving here either. I wonder if they're part of the bigger chain just across the other side of the beach. Who knows? Let's take a look at the beach here today. I can see a little bit of seaweed right at the end of the beach here. These beaches are cleaned daily. Don't worry too much, but you can see how busy it is over here, and it is looking rather busy. But I'll tell you what though, I can see a price here, just looking over at the old Empathier, at this new Alma Beach Bar here. Look, we've got mojito time, €7 for a mojito. That is a very, very good value, especially after what I saw in Alcudia just the other day. For a beachside restaurant, that's not too bad at all. Very, very good value. Let me know if you come over here to eat this summer what the food is like, especially if you have been a regular in the past over at the Empathier. Let me know how different it is. My goodness, it is looking misty today. I feel like I've got some kind of film over my sunglasses, but it's very, very hot, very, very warm. And all that heat is just trapped under the clouds. So I'm just coming along the walkway here, and actually before we get to the area, which I will tell you just to take care of, as I came down the slope here, and I've mentioned it in the live stream, as I've come down the slope here, down the side of Santa Ponsa Beach, that pathway is very slippy. And I'm wearing rubber-soled sandals today. Last time I came down in my trainers, it's very slippy as well. If it ever does rain here in the next few weeks, bear in mind that that entranceway to the beach is going to be quite slippy. So just make sure you take care there, because I don't want to hear of anyone ending up needing medical treatment. Let's keep heading along. So I think with this huge queue of people waiting here that we're expecting the arrival of maybe the Cormorant cruise, quite possibly, coming to drop off and pick up. This is the location for your boat trips over here in Santa Ponsa this summer, but we're going to keep walking along here. Just enjoying a few nice views down the coast, even though it is a little bit on the hazy side today. Might be time to think about putting up some shade here as well for anyone waiting for boat trips during the summer. Make sure you take a hat actually if you are coming to wait to pick up your boat trip. Anyway, we are coming through what is a very quiet Las Olas restaurant for Friday. I'm actually quite surprised to see this so quiet. I'm sure it'll be very busy this evening. And still we see no more movement here. And still we see no more movement here from the Perseverantia Beach Club that used to have this wonderful swimming pool and was just a great spot. Nothing seems to have happened to it. So I'm not sure whether it's just so hot today and no one really wants to sit out in these temperatures to eat, but I don't think I've ever seen this area so quiet, which is such a shame. This whole area actually used to be completely buzzing at this time of year. The Perseverantia restaurant used to be open, and of course Las Olas used to be packed too, but not today. I'm guessing people are really down on the beach, but hopefully it'll be a lot busier later, and I will be back as well to film over here in Santa Ponsa on the evening, so we can check out the resort then. And we're just coming up past the side of the Verdemar. I've got a public coastal path here which runs along the side of the Verdemar, so it is open public access. Let's go and see what's going on, because straight ahead of me I can see some warning signs, and directly to the right of the Verdemar apartment block here, right on the coast, Look, we can see water trickling out here. Now this is not great. So you can see the warning sign just here, and you can see the flow of water behind me here. Now it looks like this is some kind of outflow from the mountainside here, but it has to be addressed, because I did see a post over on the Santa Ponsa Facebook group, and I will drop a link to that post in the description text below this video, from holidaymakers actually saying to be careful, because unfortunately if you read the comments on that post, holidaymakers have fallen over and have ended up in hospital, and I do not want that happening, and this is the reason for this video. So especially at night as well, especially when you can't actually see this little warning sign just here, this area has not been taped off, and it is slippy as well, because it's runoff from the land. It's going to be a little bit on the slimy side as well, so it's very, very slippy here, and holidaymakers have fallen over. Now I do believe that this issue has been reported to the Calvia Town Hall. They have said that they're going to come out to fix it. Haven't seen any movement on that. I will put a pinned comment as soon as I hear that this issue has been resolved. If not, this video will just stay as it is and serve as a warning for you coming over here. But check the status of this video, and if there is a pinned comment right below this video saying that this has been fixed, then you're going to not have to worry about it. In the meantime, if you're staying over here at the Verdemar Apartments, you're coming out for an evening walk, or in fact if you're staying anywhere in Santa Ponsa and you're coming for a sunset walk along this pathway here, be very, very careful walking through what is essentially kind of like watery, muddy, sludgy stuff, because it is slippery, and I do not want to hear from any of my viewers that you've fallen here and you've ended up in hospital and you've had your holiday ruined. Okay everyone, I need to walk back to my car. That is my warning. It's quite a serious one, and I just want you to take note of it, and I'm just hoping as well, by the power of YouTube, that this does get fixed quite quickly. But I've got to walk back to my car. I'm not going to come the same way, even though it's a little bit quicker, so keep watching if you want to see what the centre of Santa Ponsa looks like on a very hot day in 30 degrees. Let's take a walk up the steps here and let's head on down through the centre of the resort, back in the direction of my car, which is somewhere over there. And this is the direction that we're going to head now. Do you know what? I've just stopped for a quick drink of water, but also as well, I can just almost hear the comments now on this particular video. I'm making this video to make you aware to take care over here. It's not to criticise anybody, and like, we only just have to look at the UK if you want to criticise anywhere, because my mum, who lives in the UK, our road hasn't been tarmacked since about 1988. The potholes everywhere, doesn't get fixed. So this is just one little problem that we have over here, probably on a long list of problems of roadworks and various things that need fixing around the island. It will get done, but the important thing is that you look out for this if you're down here walking, and just don't walk in that wet area, because like I said, it does look very, very slippy. Okay, so we've got up to the steps. I'm on the main street here in Santa Ponsa, and I'm thanking my lucky stars I don't have to walk up those steps right in front of me. I've got the cantina to my left, I've got Zorbas to my right. Let's just take a walk through. So I'm expecting the centre of Santa Ponsa to be not that busy this lunchtime. I'm guessing most people are either around the pool or down by the beach, given the temperatures. Let's go and find out. Okay, so I've just noticed actually, look, Mark Antony's is not open. Has that shut down completely? I don't know, but look, next door O'Brien's is open. They're serving lunch and dinner. Got nice line-in sandwiches and pies, I can see. I've also got Le Café Flora too. This looks like a very nice little stop. They also do crepes and waffles. Got a nice little choice of places to go over here, I have to say. So I've just noticed across the way as well, look, we've got some stand-up paddleboard rentals right next door to this supermarket, across the road from Sherlock, which looks pretty good. I've also seen they do English books in there as well. And the rising sun to my right hand side is looking really busy this afternoon, which is absolutely fantastic. I must pop in there for a drink at some point actually. If the traffic wasn't completely backed up on the motorway back in the direction of Palma, I would do, but not today. Just bear that in mind, everyone. I've noticed as well we've got heavy traffic once again in the direction of Palma in the afternoons. I should really be making these videos in the morning, but I didn't get a chance today. So if you are heading out and about, make sure you leave the resorts from this side of the island. Around sort of 10 a.m. is kind of the best time to go, I'd say. Okay, so we are outside of the Acapulco, right on the little roundabout here, outside of Zanzibar and Daniel's Corner. Do you know what? That's actually busy. I'm guessing just by the look of the Las Olas on the waterfront, most people are coming out for just a lighter bite this lunchtime today. And look, it's looking quite busy as well over in the Chinese. And do you know what as well? Look, I've just spotted a vegan burger. €10.90, if that's something you're interested in. Otherwise burgers are around 13 to 14 euros. Do you know what? I think the price has gone up because I'm sure this used to be a very, very affordable little burger stop many years ago. Maybe that's just the new thing. Maybe prices have gone up everywhere. Speaking of which, I'm outside the duchy here, look. A sticker's been put over the previous price. Prices have gone up this year as well, and you can see those there for a full English. Now, I'm not going to do a whole walk down here. I'm going to come back in the evening, but I know many of you would like to see Daniel's Corner. I think they've had a little bit of a makeover for summer 2025. I don't know why. I kind of had the impression they had green seating here and green signage. But it's all gone gold. A few people out at Daniel's Corner today, but nobody really. Not very many people over in Zanzibar. So we're heading down past Coco Bay in the direction of the beach. And look, I've got a price list here for what used to be the Empathia restaurant here for regulars. Look, just to give you an idea of prices. Feel free to pause the video. Poke bowls are around 15 euros. Pizzas from €10.50. Doesn't look too bad actually, given the fact that Santa Ponsa, in my opinion, is often quite good value. I think you're going to be paying a bit more though for a paella. And as we do a full loop around, it looks like that Cormorant cruise has turned up to pick up the passengers. See, everyone's emptying off the jetty now. Okay, so I'm practically back at my car now. I've just parked down by the Safiro. I hope you found this video useful. And like I said, if you are over here on holiday, just take care right outside of the Verdemar Apartments. Anyway, I will be back to film more content on preferably a much sunnier blue day as well. So consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. I'll be back here as well to live stream from over here soon. But in the meantime, you can find me on the Facebook group and on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye for now.